who are the people on whose faces and names and offices we can point our fingers directly at and say, they're the ones on whose hands the blood of 140 people lies. Number one, the Gujarat government. Make damn sure the Gujarat government cannot wash its hands of what has happened today. Because this is regarding the poor upkeep of a British-era bridge. They can sit here and talk till the cows come home about not being able to take care of every little bridge, and there are municipal authorities, but the buck stops with the Gujarat government. Number two, the Oreva group, which is the private sector company that had been contracted with the upkeep, renovation, maintenance, whatever you call it, of this rickety bridge that is nearly 150 years old. They botched up the renovation, they opened the bridge before the time they were allotted for it, and they have a part to play in what has happened. They rushed the repair work, and they also allowed overcrowding because they're the ones who manage the bridge. They're the ones who issue the tickets. They're the ones who sold tickets beyond capacity. They're the ones who reopened the bridge without the mandatory fitness certificate. Number three, the Morbi Municipal body. Can they sit there and say, we have nothing to do with this because we gave it to this private company and they have messed it up? Well, I'm sorry to tell the Morbi Municipal body that the blood of those children is on your hands as well, because you didn't conduct any safety check for the bridge reopening. How can you sit there and say, we had no idea that this private company was reopening the bridge? You didn't act against the violations. It was your job not to be asleep at the wheel, even if it was Gujarat New Year. It was your job to make sure that if a bridge in your territory was being opened in this manner, where so many people were going to collect, you should have been able to intercept something like this. And the very fact that you're saying you didn't know about it shows that you are not fit to be in it, and all people in the municipal body in Morbi should also be fired, as also those in the state government who were asleep at the wheel. Now let's tell you a little bit about the company, Oreva. That might sound a little obscure to you, but when you watch this report, you will find a few things familiar. You probably even have a wall clock that's been manufactured by this company that has become a household name for making Morbi the wall clock capital of the country and perhaps even the world. They are the company with an 800 crore annual revenue that was managing, renovating and keeping up this particular bridge. Take a look. Oreva, the biggest wall clock manufacturer in India, now has its name linked forever to the Morbi bridge tragedy. The private sector group, considered an entrepreneurial case study in management schools, is now under the lens of investigation agencies. The 51-year-old group specializes in wall clocks with the well-known brand Ajanta, calculators, CFL lights and e-bikes, leaving people wondering how it bagged the contract to maintain the more than 100-year-old bridge. Curiously, the Oreva website lists all the businesses the company is in, boasting that it has 6,000 employees, but it has no mention of having any interests in the construction or maintenance business. Founded by Udhavji Raghavji Patel in 1971, Oreva started out by manufacturing wall clocks and other products under the Ajanta and Orpat brands. Ajanta, in fact, has made Morbi the wall clock capital of India. After the founder Udhavji passed away about a decade ago, his son Jai Sukh Patel took over the company, paving the way for expansion into other areas. Now, with annual revenues in excess of 800 crore rupees, the company has spread into home and electrical appliances, calculators, ceramic products and e-bikes. According to sources, the company was first awarded the contract to maintain and manage the 233-meter-long bridge in Morbi in 2008. The 10-year deal expired in 2018. For the next 4 years, no one was given the maintenance contract. Then this year in March, the contract was given to Ajanta Manufacturing again, this time for 15 years. The company outsourced the work to a third party. Ajanta was given 8 to 12 months to fix the bridge. It, however, opened the bridge to the public in just 5 months without getting a mandatory fitness certificate from the proper authorities. The company, meanwhile, says the bridge collapsed because there were too many people on it and some of them were trying to sway it from one way to another. There are, meanwhile, allegations of political meddling, with the police not naming any company in its FIR. Though the report is registered under sections 304, 308 and 114, the FIR only mentions agencies responsible for maintenance and managing the bridge, not the name of the company given these tasks. Bureau Report, India Today.